Welcome, welcome one and all to the land of death. Trini to the bone, Trini to the bone.
What up, guys? You're live with the White Trini, and today I'm gonna cook up a little something simple. Shy Girl hasn't been feeling well lately, so I'm gonna make a little curry aloo and egg with no saltfish. Usually she prefers saltfish, but I'm trying to leave as much salt out as possible, so no saltfish. So I'm gonna do curry aloo, an egg with some rice and a little cucumber chow. We have about like 5 potatoes here, right, that I washed up, all right, ready to go. We got our 2 pots here, okay. I'm going to start frying up some eggs here. I went and boiled up a couple hard-boiled eggs there. So I'm gonna drop that in there. So let's get started here, guys. I'll show you some more ingredients just now. I got a little coconut oil, all right, to drop in the pot. We got our pot getting hot there. Let's drop some coconut oil in. All right. So I can fry up those eggs. All right. Got quite a bit of oil in there. Let me see if I can take some out for that pot. All right. Voila. So we have that. So yeah, Shy Girl has not been feeling good. So I want to try to eliminate as much salt as possible, even though this might not be the best choice for her to have, but at least I'm not putting the saltfish in, guys. All right, so I'm gonna drop in our eggs now. We had more eggs, guys, but we like eggs in the house, and so I made a lot more yesterday, and unfortunately between myself and Shy Girl, they got ate up. So there's only about 7 eggs going into this. All right, so this is gonna do its own thing here, and I'm gonna get us started with our curry aloo and show you guys these are our ingredients. So I have a little tomato, some karapuli, I got my methi and whole jeera, we have a little onion, pimentos, and some hot pepper, and our usuals are turmeric, our jeera, duck and go, and I also have a little green seasoning there. All right, so I'm gonna get started with this one, guys. I'm gonna rest this down here so you guys can continue to watch the action. All right, eggs are doing its thing. I'm just gonna keep it low so this way, you know, I'm not burning them up, as they say. All right, so I'm gonna get this pot going. Our weather's been kind of cool lately here in Florida compared to up north, our northern neighbors. All right, so let this pot get a little hot here. All right, show you guys what's going on outside here. Check it out. All right, the weather. All right, no rain, just nice cool weather. It's a little warm today. I think it got up to about almost 80, which, I mean, it's gonna drop down to 6. It was like 40, 49 this morning, and it got up to almost 80, I think, today. So, as you can see, the mango tree there was flowering some. Hopefully the cold weather's not shocking it too much. So this way, you know, we'll get a good, nice bunch of mangoes this year. So we'll see what happens with that. All right. So both pots are going. All right. Turn the heat down on this a little bit. Wait, smell that coconut oil. That's for sure. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and drop in our karapuli leaves. Right, or curry leaves. Alright. I'm gonna drop in some methi, guys, alright? And I'll drop in some fenugreek. Very nice. I'm actually going to drop a little bit more coconut oil in there. I just want a little bit more in there. So it's a pretty good, simple cook, guys. Like I said, the egg can sit here, do its thing, take its time. One thing I realized I just did, guys, was I didn't scour the eggs, so they might start popping some, so I'm probably gonna have to get a little knife so I could do that. So yesterday, I'm gonna scour them a little bit, guys. Me and Shy Girl did a little walk, and you know, we're trying to work on our health some here. So we both felt pretty good after the walk. I mean, I'm pretty active with my job, and you know, she needs to do a little, you know, exercise. She works kind of in the office, so you know, she walks around the office like back and forth all day, but that little bit of extra, you know, we all need a little bit of that extra. Okay, I scoured those up enough, guys, so we can still leave the eggs going. All right. Now that I have my pot here ready for the curry, I'll go ahead and drop in our onion, our pimento, and hot pepper. All right. And this pimento is the pimento we got from Trinidad, and it's has a lot of flavor, but it also has a little heat to it, surprisingly. So I don't know if it's, you know, a little bit of a hybrid or if that's how the pimentos are back home, but definitely gives it a nice flavor. All right, nice aroma. Ooh. That pepper too. That's pepper I got local. Actually, I didn't, for a change, use the Trinidad pepper. I use just like a habanero pepper from the local supermarket. So it's giving giving a little heat. It's got me coughing. So, all right, let this chunky up there a bit. Showing you guys the scenes. All right. Drop in some turmeric. All right. Drop in some jeera. And a little duck and goat. Just a little. All right. Little water here. Woo. That aroma, guys. Wow. That bad. Woo. Wow. That's smelling really nice. All right. Let that create a nice little paste there. All right. I'm actually gonna throw in a little green seasoning now. All right. That's for more added flavor. Nice. A nice little paste there, guys. All right. Check it out. All right. I'm gonna add in a little tomatoes to the mix. All right. Before we end up dropping our aloo. Very nice. Well, time to move the eggs around. Seen them popping a little bit, guys. Shots fired there. Got a little action going. All right, now I'm gonna add in our aloo. Butterfingers. All right. Drain it a little bit from the water. All right. Boom. All right. Definitely gonna let that cook for a while, obviously. All right, and give this a good stir. All right, I'll just chunk it up here a little bit. All right, get a little fried. I'm gonna give you a little update here. I had dropped the water in the aloo, so it's cooking away there. You don't have to just add water. You guys could add a broth, maybe to give it a little more flavor, but water is just fine. And our eggs are done. I went ahead and shut that off. All right, get a nice little crisp on them. All right, that'll be nice. That'll last, guys. I want to do shout out time, guys. So I have a little time while that's cooking. Give you guys, big up some of you subscribers and YouTubers that comment and share the love, spread the love on my channel. So let's get to it. So big up to Alice Bernadette, Sarah Muhammad, Aviation, Mike Muhammad, Jojo, Indra Bagan, Nadia Mongol, Francis Ann, Natasha John, Henifa, Betty, Don Camacho, Savi, Lilawati, Trini Howto, Felicia Sammy, Vidya Ramjas, Sandra Kidwana, Shauna W, Paul Deo Prasad, Tara Lalal, Marilyn Singh, Guyanese Family Life, Diamond Reyes, Judy, Deborah Siraj, Carmini Parson, Ann Carroll, Joyce Jasmati, Jennifer Suku, Just Jake, Sandy's Cup of Tea, Jen, and Farmer Sham. So big up all you guys. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for, sending nice messages, tips, etc. So keep them coming, guys, so I can big you up. I really appreciate the love, and let's get back to it. Okay, guys, so why the aloo and stuff is cooking down, I want to big up a fellow YouTuber, giving me some inspiration to do some things in my backyard. So I want to big up Being Rocky and his wife. They've been doing some things in the backyard with planting plants and flowers, and it's really giving me the motivation and inspiration to want to do stuff. So pretty soon here, I'm going to start buying some things, plant some things. The weather's a little cold right now, so I'm not sure if it'll affect the plants by trying to plant them now with this cool weather, but I might give it a go. Needs a little love, guys. But, I have some fruit trees over here growing, right? So this mango tree, I definitely got to get planted somewhere else. I don't want it near the house. I actually have, this is actually a citrus tree that's doing pretty good, but I need to plant it. I think it might be a lime tree. I have to look. All right, so the wife's gonna kill me because I'm not remembering this, but I grew these from seeds. These are the Shiva flowers that grow. So I have 3 of them, but they're little, need some attention, guys. I have 2 there, and I have 1 growing there. And then, like every Caribbean household, there's mango trees. So this big bad boy, actually, I grew from seed from Trinidad. So you can see it's flowering. The only problem is the cold weather makes it hard for it to, see how it's kind of burning up, guys? So it makes it hard for the tree to actually produce the fruit when we get hit with these cold waves here. The other day I was out here and I could see a few little, mangoes starting. You see the little balls of green, but in May I got shocked with this cold weather. These don't look too bad. So hopefully we don't get much more colder weather, guys, and it doesn't affect it too much. But this thing is flowered up, as you could see. But it's weird because this one is not. But last year, this one probably gave, I would say, at least 1,000 mangoes, maybe more. But it's the smaller ones. But it was in bunches. So I have another one there, but that one's still young and hasn't flowered yet. So, and as you can see, I have a bunch of barrels over here, and obviously nothing's going on, guys. It's very sad, right? So I got some inspiration some motivation to do some work here. See, there's a few pepper plants I think that one of Shy Girl's coworkers gave her, and I've been bad with keeping it attended. So shame on me, but we need to get you know, some things planted here. This was a little pudina, but for some reason I don't know why it keeps like slowly like dying. I probably need to, you know, maintain the soil, mix it up, you know, but this thing used to be really huge. So, you know, we got a coconut tree there, but nothing really happens with that one. I've seen knots on it, as you call it, but I haven't seen much happen. I do have a runoff canal behind the house, but I've seen fish in the past, but the canal doesn't get really high. The water's usually too low, but I have seen fish in there, maybe like Oscars, that kind of thing. And I have seen once in the past, I did see a capybara in the back here when it was really bushy. But I tend to keep it really nice and clean. This way I don't have to worry about critters. I have a nice plum tree here. The problem is the squirrels. The squirrels always get to the plums. So I never get a chance for and I grew this from actually just a piece of branch that a friend's mom gave me. And I even chopped it down at one point. That's why you see it like that. And it just spread like wildfire and started growing. So if I didn't have the issue with the squirrels, I would probably get tons of plum there. Maybe I should take a branch and, you know, plant a smaller one near the house or something. We got some coconuts going on here, but I think what happens here, guys, and maybe some of you can help me, I'm thinking the squirrels or maybe like possum or something is, you know, trying to get to the water maybe in them and are, you know, biting on the actual coconuts. But you could see I'm getting quite a bit going on there, and it's flowering some. So I have a nice mango tree here that's growing, but, you know, it looks like some of the bugs is getting to it. It looks like it's doing a little bit, but nothing too crazy since I put that in the ground. This is a nice, I use it in a barrel thing here, mint kind of tree. This helps kind of keep mosquitoes away, at least that's what I was told. So I kind of just let this grow over here off to the side. And there's an avocado tree I have here, which I'll tell you right now, this has done nothing, guys. I don't know if it's, you know, we don't have the greatest soil where we live, and it's probably been this height for a couple years, maybe even 3. I hope not. But got some work to do, guys, and you know, I want my yard to flourish some. I mean, it does need some color, you know, some flowers and stuff like that, which we usually have had hibiscus in the past, and I actually bought a few not too long ago and I put them. So I like usually getting the different colored ones like this versus the normal reds and pinks. I like these really crazy colored ones. So I like to plant some more of those. So definitely got a lot of work to do. All right, got some projects to do in the back here. So we'll see. Look for a future video. Maybe I'll spend a day out in the yard, do some gardening, some planting, and you guys can join me. So we're gonna get back to the cooking now. All right, guys, I finished up the curry aloo with the egg. I dropped the egg in with the aloo. Let me show you guys what I did. I just got back with Shy Girl. So I had cleaned up and stuff too. Check it out. All right, boom, very nice. I'm gonna start up some chow here real quick. I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. So I'm gonna add in a little green seasoning, and everyone has their way of doing it. Some people, I used to just do salt and black pepper and mix it up, but I just put a little green seasoning and some salt and black pepper. So I'm gonna do that real quick, guys. I'm gonna show you how I mix it up. Now, most people will just take the bowl and kind of flip it, but I have a little physical activity on how I do it. So I'm gonna add in a little salt, not too much, because I don't have much chow here actually, just one thing of chow, some black pepper, all right, and I'm gonna add a little thing of green seasoning here, right? I don't need too much because, like I said, I only have one cucumber, so it's a little bit of chow. So I put it in the bowl, right? I take a plate, I sit it on there, and then this is where the physical part comes in. I just shake it up. So have a little fun with it. Right, just shake it up. Right. Make sure, right, take all the seasoning off the plate there. And I'll show you guys. Boom, done. Right? So that's it for that. So stay tuned. I'll plate up the food and I'll give you guys the final results, and Shy Girl will try it out and give you her take on it. So stay tuned. Here we are, final results. Here we have our aloo and our egg curried up with some rice or over some rice with a little cucumber chow. Made it simple, guys. I didn't add saltfish. Usually we'll add saltfish. So I didn't because Shy Girl's got to cut down on the salt. Add a little tomato in there. She tried it out earlier and her thing was it was tasting sweet. And I said it's got to be tomato because I ain't putting nothing sugar in it. And then she's just feeling sweet. So we'll see. So let's try it out. Here we go. A little bit of aloo and rice. Nice curry flavor, and Shy Girl's absolutely right. It's got a sweetness to it, and the only thing I put in it, guys, was tomatoes. I didn't put no kind of sugar or nothing, so the tomatoes must have had a nice, like, you know, sweetness to it or something. So that's the only thing I could think of. I'm gonna break an egg, guys. I'm not gonna be greedy and put the whole big egg in my mouth here. I'm gonna break it up a little bit with some rice. Here we go. That hits the spot, guys. Now, earlier when I was doing the video, I was telling you when I was frying up the egg, you want to get that nice little brown on there, a nice little crisp. So it's nice when you have that mix with the aloo and the rice, and you bite into it, and you get that nice, you know, crisp when you bite in with the nice egg taste. Lovely, guys. Lashin', for real. I'm gonna go at it again one more time. Here we go. I hate to say it, guys. It's definitely lashin', but it could use some saltfish. But again, I couldn't cook it because I need to help Shy Girl with less salt. So in the future, we'll see how she's doing, and we'll, you know, maybe put saltfish in it next time. I'm gonna have a little bit of chow. Nice little greens, nice little crisp in there. Everything is wonderful, guys. I want to say thanks for joining us today. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, leave some comments, guys. I want to big you up in the next video. Appreciate all the love, all the support from not only yourself, but fellow YouTubers. So big up all you. And we'll catch you guys in the next video. And where we'll be cooking, whining, dining, etc. So see you soon.
Thanks for liming with me.